Welcome to DHN. I'm your host, Wade Teamer. This is a story that you may have come across before, but BlackRock and Coinbase have come together. Now, all of the other news stories, I'm sure they've told you how either bullish this is or how bearish this is, and BlackRock is looking to take all of our crypto. Well, my position I'm going to give you in this video, it's going to be slightly different, because what I think is going to happen is that this is going to trigger a much bigger event. Because what I'm going to show you in this video is how this is really a snowball effect. This was prepared. BlackRock has had their eye on Coinbase for a very long time. And I'm also going to show you how this event, an event similar to this, occurred last year that sent us on about a 4 to 5 month rally. If you're new here, feel free to leave a like or subscribe, and let's just jump right into the info, guys. We're not gonna get too deep because what I want to show you is, like I said, the steps that it took to get here. Now, of course, we all know BlackRock, Coinbase, August 4th announced a partnership. Coinbase stock has been pumping ever since, guys. I think prior to this announcement, it was only at $80. Currently, and I have it pulled up right here in one of these tabs, we're sitting at about 93 bucks a share. Okay, now, all of the hoorah aside about the Coinbase stock, what I want to show you guys is how much this is going to impact crypto. Now, the partnership is in collaboration with Coinbase Prime, which is Coinbase's custody solution. And they just recently allowed institutions to start staking Ether. That's very interesting, seeing to the fact that we have that merge in the next couple months or so. Right? But that's not all. As you can see here, rumors have swirled that it would be entering the crypto market, with reports earlier in the year saying that it would allow trading via Aladdin, which is BlackRock's institutional trading platform. And yes, those rumors go all the way back to as far as 2021 when BlackRock's Rick Ryder says that they were dabbling in Bitcoin, guys. And then shortly after that, BlackRock comes to the market with these two crypto focused funds. The two funds, they were called the BlackRock Strategic Income Opportunities and BlackRock Global Allocation Fund. Shortly after that is when we got the iShares blockchain and crypto ETF from BlackRock, something that I reported on the moment that it launched here on this channel. But that ETF is focused around crypto-based companies that includes exchanges. So in that ETF, it is comprised of a little bit of coin as well. Now, this is what I want to show you that I found to be just very significant. It's an article from February of this year, earlier in the year. And I just want to highlight one particular sentence to you. The New York-based company, which manages over 10 trillion in assets, this we know. One of the people that are close to the matter within the company stated that clients would be able to borrow from BlackRock by pledging crypto assets as collateral, right? So based off of that, what I'm coming to understand is that BlackRock is about to get ready to buy cryptos. They're going to have to have some sort of allocation to cryptos in order for their clients to go through them to get these assets, right? Well, it continues to get bigger, guys. I found an article from Stonegate Global Fund Services, okay? And it's an institutional fund manager, and they write on crypto in the blockchain space, guys, and they go over the blockchain and tech ETF. Like I said before, this tech ETF seeks to track the investment results of an index composed of both U.S. and non-U.S. companies that are involved in the development, innovation, and utilization of blockchain and crypto technologies. They will invest in blockchain technology companies, crypto mining companies, mining system companies, as well as companies involved in crypto trading and exchanges, guys. So again, they've had their eyes on this move for quite some time. Now, on February 8th, BlackRock indicated that they increased their ownership to 7.3% of MicroStrategy, which we know is one of the biggest institutional hodlers in the space. What I find interesting is Stonegate's perspective on this, because I agree with the words that they used here. Now, they state that this offering is going to lay the foundation for fund managers and institutional investors to utilize crypto as both a diversified alpha play as well as a unique hedge against global macroeconomic shocks of high inflation, geopolitical crises, and along with the potential threat of a global recession. This institutional layer by BlackRock opens the gate for conservative investors such as pension funds, foundation, and endowments to leverage the various attributes and qualities of cryptocurrency and digital assets. This last sentence I highlighted in green because I think that's where the money is. This move also lays the foundation for BlackRock to begin acquiring institutional platforms and service providers in the crypto ecosystem. That's interesting because how many exchanges have we seen fall off in the last 2 months? They'd be in perfect position to scoop some of those up to add to their blockchain trading services, which we know that they want to ultimately turn Aladdin into. Now, I had mentioned earlier how an event like this occurred not a long time ago. An event like this occurred last year, guys. And I don't know if you remember this story. There was a large institutional power play into the space, guys. And I'm talking about Germany's Special funds or special funds. Okay, this was a story that came out top of last year. We're talking in April here, right? And I'm going to show you some interesting chart behavior that occurred after this news. But basically, these German special funds, it allowed institutions in Germany to allocate up to 20% of their portfolios into crypto. All right, now this was something that a few YouTubers really covered. Me, Chico, and a couple other guys in my, circle that I am familiar with spoke about this, and we're trying to tell people what the impact was going to be. This is what happens when institutional money comes in, guys. Let me show you. You see here, when we go over to 2021, okay, we got some good green candles to start the year. It was very nice. Then, of course, we got April and then the sell in May, walk away. But there was something else going on at that time, too, specifically between April and May. In April, I believe it was the Dogecoin, Elon Musk, Saturday Night Live. Everybody looked at that as a top signal. What we did not see, though, is institutional selling around that time. We saw retail moving out of the way, and that was mainly because after Elon Musk went to SNL, Coinbase got listed on the stock exchange. And when it got listed, it rallied to about 444, and then crashed. So you also had regulation getting ready to come. Like the conversation was really getting ready to kick off for regulation. And then, of course, you had top signals like we mentioned, the Saturday Night Live. And for whatever reason, when Coinbase went public and the stock came down shortly after, most people were correlating that with the fall of the crypto market itself. But notice what happened in June, guys. You can see right here, we slowly start to move up, okay? And we continued this upward trajectory until November when we hit the cycle top, and it just all, Bitcoin did its mathematical thing and came back down, what it does in between having cycles. That's what we see here. The rest of this red leading up to the point where we are now. By the way, this is a beautiful chart formation. We're looking at the monthly, guys, and if you take a look, you can see that looks like a very, very substantial bottom. Hope that it maintains. But the focus here is when this news came out, it was the end of April about the German special funds. Okay, we were already in the midst of what Bitcoin was going to naturally do anyway, with the addition of retail moving out of the way at the same time. Okay, in that legislation that came from Germany with those special funds, there was a delay, right? None of this stuff kicked off right away. And as a matter of fact, I believe that they were allowed to start investing in June of 2021. And would you look at what had happened? Now, it could be a coincidence. It could be, but here's my thing. If we see the same behavior over the next few months, now I'm not calling for a mega rally here. What I'm calling for is similar behavior as to what happened last year when large institutions were able to invest into the crypto market, guys. And what's interesting is that, like we said in one of the articles, where it mentions that clients would have to borrow from BlackRock by pledging crypto assets as a collateral, and we're talking pension schemes, endowments, and sovereign wealth funds. Huge money, right? Here's where it really gets exciting, okay? Let's take a look at all of the assets that Coinbase Prime is listing, Coinbase's custody solution, and look at the tokens that BlackRock now has access to, guys. They're going to start with Bitcoin, obviously. Then I believe that once Ethereum completes the merge and does go to proof of stake, they're going to go after Ethereum too. But snugged ever so tightly, so comfortably right under USDC is XRP. Right? Now, there's never been anything to my knowledge stating that Coinbase custody customers or clients could not touch XRP. If that was the case, why would it be listed here? Interesting, right? So, again, guys, I'm not pinning anything on BlackRock. I'm not going to go out and on a limb and say that, oh, it's about to be a bull run, pack your bags, start buying, here we go. No, what I'm saying is that we are about to see a reaction, an effect, much like what happened in the middle of last year when large amounts of institutional money hit the market. Okay, so that's really my position on it, guys. I know that it came out a couple days ago, but you know, I like to digest things. All right, I like to really take them in because this was a big play. This is a very, very big play. But just want you to be aware that the money is coming. Okay, here comes the money. And we know that the money is digital, so that means so is the hustle. With all that being said, guys, you know what I want you to do though. Have a great day, have a prosperous day, and yeah, check out the video that YouTube has suggested for you, because I didn't have one related to this, so I didn't know what to put at the end. All right, I'll see y'all later.